go there. Just give me a moment to connect the channel and we'll start already. Oh, I didn't see background bats. I hope this works well. I heard of some performance issues. I should have tried just a couple minutes. I feel like context is also important. Looks like we're good. Alright, let's start. Alright, let's go. Wait, my chat's completely... I shouldn't even bother. Yeah, I don't wanna put that on. Yeah, it looks like we're good. Not trade color, it's also those gadgets. They're still black, but I suppose. What? No, let me... Dude, let me see what it looks like. We didn't even start and I found a problem. Wait, did I turn on crowd play? Well, I guess purple makes sense. Yep. This game series had absolute choices you make. The story is tailored by how you play. You should know this before you play the game. And for fuck's sake, it's a Telltale game. I'm getting Max Payne 1 flashbacks. Oof, that transition was rough. Ooh, boy, did I make a fatal mistake.
Hey, what are you...
He really struggles with transitions. Oof.
Get it open. On it. Hey, you think he's gonna show? Bring the whole goddamn place down. Stay focused.
Probably
Be out of here
found with the
before anyone can stop
remastered
us.
textures. Damn, that's not good. I really should have given it just a minute.
Christ.
Move in.
The hell?
Why don't you blow it up when... Ah.
They're on the 52nd floor. I'm going in.
Hey, wait! Wait for backup!
Don't need it.
Take the stairs.
I heard stories, you know. Sent 3 home in an ambulance. The rest in body bags.
No wonder the cops want him dead.
Hey, you ever seen him?
Yeah, Gotham Zoo. With all the other flying animals.
I suppose it's not gonna go across rooms. Oof. Okay, I suppose it's not gonna go across rooms in combat scenes, but it still chugs. I'm keeping this on no matter what. This team is pretty good. It's like I stepped into a different game. Right? Right. In comments. I don't have any comments for a couple of months. God damn it. What the fuck? Dude, it hasn't been 5 minutes. Oh boy. So no depth of field, there's that. Oof. This is rough, man.
Bruce, you can't keep doing this. I have to. No one else will. Every drop of blood, everything you've sacrificed. The city's safer now. It's made you a target. People will keep you in the crosshairs until you're shot out of the sky. I can handle it.
Well, I remain sick. Oh, it was good there.
Shit!
Because it was still English.
The hell'd he go? Whatever got in, don't let it get out.
But I don't. D. Okay. Oh, it gave me time. That's good.
Back to back, circle up!
QE movement keys.
What the hell is this?
What's up with my dad symbol? Why would you leave the captain last? Alright. You must have a pistol, man.
I know you're trying to create a myth,
Feels like it's getting better.
but be careful you don't turn into a monster.
Sometimes you need a monster.
Come at!
Ah, it's
Come
getting
on!
better.
Come on!
Oh shit! I let my finger off for 1 second. Dang. I feel one? I just gotta pay attention when the purple bat symbols on. Not a fan of shifting Q. I did not do that. Sure, I'm a fan of the letterboxing, but
Didn't your mother teach you to knock? Behind you, big boy.
I recognize that moan and move. Yeah, she's gonna be faster than me, no matter the presses. No presses whatsoever.
Stay where you are! You're under arrest!
Oh. Thought for sure I get shot.
If you want to be intimidating, you're succeeding. Criminals are becoming afraid of you, so are the police.
It's a scare tactic, Al. Just a performance.
Without a scratch.
So far. That doesn't belong to you.
I was wondering if we'd cross paths.
You broke the law. Here I am.
Cut the shit. The law. Don't tell me that's why you do all of this. Squeeze into a suit, tie on a cape. Most people dressed up like that end up in Arkham.
Gotham needs a hero. Someone to hunt down people like you.
So that makes me, what, a villain? Sounds fun. Gotta admit it, though. You give a good chase. One day you might actually catch me.
Tonight.
Don't you know not to corner a wild animal? It's dangerous.
Then let's put you in a cage.
Bring it, Bat.
Probably a very bad idea. I wonder if she's faster than... oof. Ah, the thing gives me time to do that. Are there button presses I should avoid? I press it. Oh, God. There's nothing there. Jeez, you don't hold back.
It's over.
I wouldn't be so sure.
Yeah, I ain't that confident, man. Oof.
You want him now? Jesus! Got him!
Wait! Do not shoot!
There are no...
Why go to all that trouble for this?
Shit!
A myth can't be killed. You, however, are flesh and blood.
Okay.
God damn it! I said don't shoot!
What did I literally...
No! Wait!
Oh, did I do that? Because I don't think I upped. I did press. Huh. I was wondering if it made me press another button. Oh, that's the autosave. I pressed it. Okay. Jeez. Okay, so I assume here comes
Guess I was
deception
wrong about
part.
you catching me.
He's
Not sure if
simpler.
it was for my sake or yours.
Who put you up to this? Answer me or I let go.
I regret that. I
But
regret
you
that.
won't.
I regret
You're
that.
not that kind of guy. Bye, Bat.
Wow, I didn't catch her anyway. I never could see that coming. But props, that was pretty incredible.
Step out of the shadows and be Bruce Wayne tonight.
Oh, that's a much harder fight.
Oh, that's Joy Baker. That's
Let the
right.
tombstones be your family legacy.
Well then. Time to save the city.
Charles Batman is trying to get the overlay out. That could improve performance.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone. A humble district attorney like myself is not used to such a ringing endorsement. Even one who cut Gotham's crime rate in half.
That's a familiar
Too long,
line.
this city has burned with corruption and greed under Mayor Hill's authority. But I promise you, a vote for Harvey Dent is a vote to finally put your foot down. Together, we can stamp out the fire and save our great city. If only Mr. Wayne, my campaign's largest backer, could have heard that applause, he would well, there he is. Fashionable and fashionably late as always. Say hi, Bruce.
Welcome to Wayne Manor, everyone. My apologies for the late arrival.
Oh, not to worry, Mr. Wayne. We've all made
True to
ourselves
life.
very comfortable. Thank you again, everyone, for your unwavering support. Together, we will change Gotham. Mr. Wayne, thank you for opening your house to us. Now, I know this is the biggest mansion in Gotham, but I don't think you got lost on your way here. Where were you? I know you prefer the brooding billionaire angle, so the sooner we make nice with the donors, the sooner everyone will leave you alone.
Just working the night shift.
Yeah, well, then you're pulling a double. No one came here tonight to see me. They want to see the Bruce Wayne, am I right?
I can't. That was.
And I can see him just fine from here.
This shouldn't be painful. It's not a kidney stone. It's only a little FaceTime with potential donors. Your face, specifically, with a mouth that's saying, support Harvey Dent. We're the grease, they're the wheels. And they're rolling in enough cash and votes to help make Gotham a place for families again. So just put on your billionaire smile and don't punch anyone.
I
forgot.
just don't like being someone I'm not.
I should let the whole
talking
timer
about?
run.
You are Gotham's golden sun. Let them bask in your radiant glow. This'll help you too, Bruce. Once I've turned this city around as mayor, you'll be a hero for funding my campaign. Now all I need is a decent slogan.
I'm terrible at those.
It always makes me sound like a used car salesman. Which, for the record, I have not been since before law school.
All right. How about, our hope is in Harvey?
Look at you. It's not half bad. I'm gonna use that.
The Dent one.
Bruce, I
would
meant
have been
what I
a lot
said.
of
Together, you and me, we change Gotham. A city free from crime, where children can play in the streets again.
That's what I want too, Harvey, but you know how rough it is out there. We have to shake things up to make that happen.
Well, we can start with a few hands, Come on.
Mansion from here doesn't look great, but I mean, doesn't fuck the performance.
Oz?
Mr. Wayne, I'd like to introduce you to
Bob and Regina Zellerbach. Of course I know these two.
Hello, Bruce.
Regina here is the chairwoman of Wayne Enterprises, and her husband...
Voted for Mayor Hill last time.
I'll admit it, Mr. Wayne. I don't know Mr. Dent from a pothole on Main Street, but I trust your family. If you believe in Dent, we believe in you. After all, whoever you support is a reflection on you.
And we trust someone like you to lead this city to greatness.
Well, thank you. But we're all here tonight because we want to make a difference. And that's what it's going to take. Every single one of us. Not just me, not just Mr. Dent. Everyone.
Right, right. Of course.
Old families like ours should flock together, you know. Like birds.
You're preaching, dear.
No, it's true. The Waynes and Zellerbachs are reminders of the golden age of Gotham.
Oh, this city's luster faded years ago, Mr. Dent. Look at Gotham now. Murder in the streets, corruption in City Hall, that Cape Bat freak dealing out vigilante justice like it's the wild goddamn West.
Oh, Bobby, regarding Golden Age, it seems you're getting cranky in yours. There's always hope.
Forgive me for being blunt, but one man can't save this city. And it's a dangerous mentality to think so. That's how you get creeps like this Batman.
Well, I have to say I side with your wife on this, Mr. Zellerbach. Even a spark of hope can light the darkness.
That was
An idealist with a bank account. He'll be broke before Election Day.
And I know Bruce would gladly spend every penny he has to fix this city. I don't doubt that for a moment. Don't worry, though. I am not doing this alone. And with Bruce's help, we're replacing the dangerously unsecure Arkham Asylum with a state-of-the-art mental health facility to help Gotham's most at-risk individuals. It will be dedicated to Thomas and Martha Wayne, in the hopes that their fate will never be repeated.
After all your parents did for this city, to be killed in a botched robbery in some alleyway, it was terrible. Truly terrible.
A tragedy like that at such a young age must have been crippling.
Could you be a
If
little
only
smart
that
about it?
deranged man had gotten the right treatment, maybe... Well, I don't like to think about maybes. And I'm sure you don't either.
Yes, well, that was a long time ago. I've moved on.
Of course. Of course.
Together, we'll help the whole city move on. Not saying I doubted you, but that went better than expected.
I wonder if this pausing is fucking it up. It'll just be a second. I just want no hitches whatsoever.
It is a night of ringing endorsements.
Well, hello.
So that's part of the music, or...
Harvey Dent, Gotham's next mayor, and eager to know you.
Vicky Vale. Not interested. And reporter for the Gotham Gazette.
This is a private fundraiser, Miss Vale. No reporters allowed.
Well, you don't mind if I stay and ask a few questions, do you, Mr. Wayne?
Well, you can ask me whatever you want at the press conference tomorrow.
Actually, I'm here for Mr. Wayne.
Well, he certainly doesn't have any time either.
Tonight is strictly off the record. We can talk, but nothing gets written down.
I'm okay with that. I was just hoping to see what makes Bruce Wayne tick.
This
is quite the social event, Mr. Wayne.
Oh, come on now, so formal. Call me Bruce.
Well, Bruce, you've been going around pleasing everyone tonight. But how are you doing? You should enjoy your own party before all the champagne runs out.
Everyone loves the host. You're king for a day.
Oh,
just a day?
I'm the host.
I would have guessed Bruce Wayne has that feeling year-round.
Yeah, well, I take nights and weekends off.
Mr. Wayne, you've got something on your collar. Is that blood? Yeah. It looks like...
Oh, this? No, it's nothing. It just, cut myself shaving.
What, your butler didn't help you this time? Hey, kidding, kidding.
Do excuse me, Master Bruce, but another guest has arrived.
I know
sure
who this
they'll
is.
find the bar.
You may want to greet this one personally, sir.
Carmine Falcone? Is the Dent campaign soliciting votes from Gotham's biggest crime family?
Falcone's never been convicted of anything except being a businessman who loves this city. Excuse us, Miss Vale.
It's running a lot better
And what
now.
kind of business do you think he's in?
The one that controls enough votes to get me into City Hall. This is the necessary evil of politics, Bruce. It's in the service of a better Gotham, for all of us. Look, at least hear him out before you kick him out. Falcone requested to speak with you directly. Maybe he can change your mind.
Jesus, Harvey, inviting a known criminal to your fundraiser doesn't exactly look good for your squeaky clean image.
Let me worry about that. A word of warning, Bruce. Play nice.
You telling me
You know, I've been in the market for a new house. Decent walk-up, sky-high ceilings, plenty of room for my cars. I think I'll take it. Though the decor offends my eyes. Oh, man, all flash, no class.
My family built this house. It's not for sale.
Everything's for sale, Mr. Wayne.
Christopher
And
said that.
everyone. Just need to find the right currency. Come on, Falcone.
I do believe that. Though.
Thank you for welcoming me into your home.
Okay, so they sort of give you a warning.
You're a respectable man, I hear.
Is this Victor Sullivan?
Gentlemen, perhaps we'll all be more comfortable in the parlor. Follow me, if you will.
Falcone will remember that.
You should know, Mr. Falcone, my
Think-
analysts say we're raising triple with Mayor Hill.
Dizzy the 3 bill. Thank you very much for the follow. Chat's disabled. In case you wanted to say any words, I apologize. I just don't want any spoilers. I can't. I don't want to risk it. Thank you, though, Dizzy.
Hey, what's...
Private audience.
Come on, guys. Bruce?
You'll be fine out there, Harvey. I saw plenty of skirts to keep you busy for a few minutes. Have a drink, have a talk. I'll bring Bruce back to you soon.
Harvey stays with us.
I'm gonna need
A
that.
man's home is
Okay.
his castle. I respect that. Seen and not heard.
Whatever you...
What did I say? Mr. District Attorney here wants to make sure the rules are followed.
They say.
But in my experience, there's the law, and there's doing what's right. You understand? And I'd rather see Harvey actually help this city instead of just saying he will. The man talks too much, chaps my face with words.
Unlike most people I've met, Harvey actually has integrity. He's trying to make Gotham a better place.
So am I. So are you. Hey, we all carry this city on our broken backs. Might lighten the load if we do so together. I ain't here to chinwag about politics, Mr. Wayne. Gives me indigestion. I got enough of that as is. So, let's talk relationship. Chalk this for me. Be a pal. I can get Harvey the mayor's seat, or I can pull it out from under him. Whatever happened to being a gracious host? Okay, imagine this is me, and these are all my friends in Gotham. The businesses, restaurants, clubs, docks, unions, politicians. I make them all move. And I want to keep everything moving if Harvey gets elected. That's why I came here tonight to your lovely home, hoping to make a new friend. One who can help Mr. Dent see the light, if need be. Between your businesses and mine, I bet we employ half the city. Now, we got a good thing going, so I don't see why we shouldn't team up. For Gotham. For our city.
Yeah, that's not happening.
Hey, this isn't a deal with the devil. You listen to me, kid. I know somewhere inside that tuxedo you understand this situation. Money gets money. The risks, the alliances, the hidden costs. Your father knew which hands to shake. And which to break.
Don't you dare talk about my father.
You're getting worked up over nothing. Hell, I knew him longer than you did. People don't say no to me. Not for long.
Master Bruce, your guests are leaving. I recommend seeing them out. You wouldn't want to be rude.
Heed your butler's advice, kid.
Actually, what's gonna.
Oh, and I'm no longer interested in buying the house. The owner's a prick. And he's gonna get what's coming to him.
Alright, I was impressed, I'm not gonna lie. Just please don't keep the performance going. Graphical. The thing about intros though, it always gets slower after that. Look.
It's me.
Oh, that's a nice design. Ah, if I could just bump the anti-aliasing a bit more. Gute subtitles mi odkryłem tej klasy. Yeah, I wouldn't keep them in the air.
Breaking news tonight. 5 criminals are in custody this evening after a break-in at City Hall. But thanks to the efforts of the Batman, the stolen items were returned.
Not all of them. Let's see what she was really after.
Allegations that Dent may have actually been involved in the break-in. Talk about dirty politics. Does Hill's campaign really think these accusations hold any water with the voters? Or will it be perceived as a desperate attempt from a flailing campaign to take down one of Gotham's most promising young politicians?
And in other news,
The back computer should be able to read whatever data is on that stolen drive.
crews have given up trying to combat the blaze at the Otisburg Processing Center, owned by Ace Chemical. Still no word on what started the fire, but whatever's burning in there has resisted everything the fire department has thrown at it. They're recommending people avoid the area and seek immediate treatment if you happen to breathe in any of that tar black smoke.
And one mobster's murder caused quite a headache for commuters this morning. The body of Falcone family capo Louis Pistachio Garbo was found hanging off the side of the 4th Street Bridge sometime just before dawn, causing traffic to back up for miles.
Hang off a bridge. Okay, that's a message. Sent.
Random stabbings are the latest headache for the riders of Gotham's overcrowded Skyrail cars to contend with. Gotham police are investigating multiple cases of riders
Gotham City, District Attorney, Gotham District Attorney Harvey.
while pressed into the tight quarters with fellow passengers. A few have died, while most have been admitted to Gotham General in critical condition. The police don't have any suspect at the time.
Harvey Dent
2
calls.
more patients have gone
Damn,
missing
I
from
wanna
Parker
turn that
Asylum,
off.
bringing the total number of escapees from the half-prison, half-mental hospital to 15 this year. Only 3 have been caught to date, but all the escapees highlight the rough, some would say inhumane conditions at the aging
All right.
asylum. The latest, 44-year-old twin brother and sister Leon and Valerie Muldoon, should be considered dangerous
this
if
important?
found. Authorities are asking that you do not
Okay.
approach and call police
Gotham District
immediately.
Attorney Harvey Dent calls upon the mayor's office to take a public stand for the sake. Take a public stand against the vigilante action sweeping the streets. Mayor Hill cannot expect the DA's office to prosecute cases on any criteria on the law. Said Dent as City Hall press conference, Dent has taken a firm stand against vigilantism in Gotham, from the uptick in citizen rights shootings to the costume superhero, quote-unquote. Dent is currently enjoying a surge in popularity and one of the most blackmail indexes in the state. His groundbreaking Victims Assistance Program was part of the platform that built his most recent successful bid for re-election. He's becoming Gotham's youngest attorney leadership since... Whoops, wrong key. I gotta stop pausing because I think that improves performance.
And when he was presented with legislation that would have dismantled organized crime in the city, he vetoed it, killing Gotham's chance for a safer future. Maybe that's because the rumors of Hill's connections to some of Gotham's
Yeah,
most
I
notorious
don't know what maybe
mafia
that's
families
but I can't pretend to do things at once.
We don't need another
I don't want to
gangster
exit this, I
running
probably
the
won't
city.
let me see it again.
We need a crime-fighting hero.
With
over 200 successful convictions, District Attorney Harvey Dent just might be the hero Gotham needs. But he can't save our city alone. He needs your help. He believes that together we can make a dent in Gotham's crime.
Can
But
you
it
even listen to what I'm
starts
saying without you right now?
Vote for Harvey Dent and elect a
Treatment
real
is violent
crime
from
fighter
time to
to
death in
Gotham's
prison
mayoral
escapes.
seat.
Soon I will no longer be
I'm
the
Harvey
case.
Dent,
The Thomas
and I approve this message.
We offer a mixture of maximum security confinement of modern.
Talk about dirty politics. Does Hill's campaign
Oh, for fuck's sake,
these
it's
accusations hold any water with the voters?
Offer a mixture of maximum security
Be perceived
confinement.
as a desperate attempt from a flailing
Healthcare
campaign
purposes to
to take down one of Gotham's most promising young politicians.
Gotham inmates,
And in other
institution
news,
completes, and
we're
implement
now
critical
on day
program.
3 of the factory fire that
Every
will not
rotation,
end.
please.
Crews have given up trying
Maybe
to
you
combat
just say
the
when,
blaze at the Otisburg
Commissioner
Processing
Warren
Center, owned by Ace Chemical. Still no word on what started the fire, but whatever's burning in there has resisted everything the fire department has thrown at it. They're recommending people
Howard
avoid
Marner,
the
normal
area
discharge
and
from
seek
the USMC
immediate
for training
treatment if you happen
GCPD
to
and
breathe
speaking
in
to
any of
the
that
ranks. He's
tar
working
black
state of
smoke.
court, speaking to
And one mobster's murder
He is
caused
today.
quite a headache for commuters this morning. The body of Falcone family capo Louis Pistachio Garmone was found hanging off the side of the
You
4th
literally
Bridge
can't switch it off.
sometime just before dawn, causing traffic to back up for miles as the cops cut him down. Random stabbings are the latest headache for the riders of Gotham's overcrowded Skyrail
That's
cars
assisting
to
in the
contend
menu.
with.
Yep.
Gotham police are investigating multiple cases of riders receiving abdominal wounds from an ice
Those
pick
kind
or
of gangster
other
one who
poison
tries to
weapon
mingle the prices
while
out of
pressed
He seems
into
to
the
have his
tight
hands in
quarters with
everything,
fellow
including
passengers.
smuggling,
A few have
real
died,
estate. I wish I could
while
read
most
this
have been admitted to
before I
Gotham
start the
General
episode.
in critical condition.
Smuggling,
Police don't
real
have
estate,
any
bribery,
suspects at the
fraud.
time.
I could haul him to jail, but he'd walk the
2 more
next day.
patients have gone
Okay,
missing
Kingpin.
from Arkham
They could shut
Asylum,
down one
bringing
operation,
the
but two
total
will
number
pop
of
up in its
escapees
place.
from the
They
half-prison,
sent price fast
half-mental
more time
hospital
later,
to
fighting
15
hard
this
at
year.
missing
Only
evidence.
3
So
have been
powerful
caught to date,
emotions.
but all the escapees highlight the rough, some would say inhumane conditions at the aging asylum. The latest, 44-year-old twin brother and sister Leon and Valerie Muldoon
Also, Cobblepot,
should be
aka
considered
Pigman.
dangerous if found. Authorities
Still
are
in the
asking
monster
that you do not
matches.
approach
She was stolen
and call
property.
police
You know, I should
immediately.
read this in a minute because you're probably hearing that in the background.
Mayor Hill's Gotham Beautiful Act takes effect today, making it possible for landlords to evict
What happened to you, Ross? Fucking pressing calls.
tenants immediately and without cause. The new law was created in order to allow Gotham
I don't know how to exit this.
City's biggest property owners greater ability to modify and improve of the city's aging buildings, some of which have been occupied by families for decades. So if you come home from work tonight and find all your stuff on the street, don't worry. It probably...
Spare grapple. Can't believe I let her take that.
Believe it. Now you can't even trust the valets.
Well, the test run at the mayor's office was a success.
Mayor Hill says he's tough on crime, but since his election, violence and
I should see if I can refine the edge. Could be sharper.
Maybe that's more lethal, but more pain or stun time.
Can deliver a jolt or knock out electricity in the area. I suppose that Catwoman would have preferred the latter.
to some of Gotham's most notorious mafia.
The newest edition.
A drone.
Program it to reveal trace elements in a confined space.
Running the city, we need a crime-fighting hero.
I just looked at my Batmobile move on. I'll probably visit this place a couple of times.
Just might be the hero Gotham needs. But he can't save our city alone. He needs your help. He believes that together we can make a dent.
That's not what I said.
Oh, that's the stuff.
It looks like a Nissan 350Z on the back. So we can go to the other side. Oh well, at least it shows me. So I don't limit. Never mind. Let's continue.
Desperate intent from a flailing campaign to take down one of Gotham's most promising young politicians.
And in other news,
Oh, okay. I can't ignore the backsuit.
The suit absorbed most of the damage from that gunshot. I've got to protect my back, even from the police.
owned by Ace Chemical. Still no word on what started the fire, but whatever's burning
God
here
damn
has
it.
resisted everything.
Holographic lenses, voice modulation.
Ah,
Wayne
I
Enterprises
figured.
really outdid themselves with this version.
Happened to breathe in any of that tar black
Okay,
smoke.
let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
And one mobster's murder caused quite a headache for computers this morning.
Nearly fell off a building for this.
Was found hanging on the side of the 4th Street Bridge, sometime just before dawn.
Hey, there's a lot of data to be continued on.
Miles
Pen drive,
cut
USB.
down. Stabbings are the latest headache for the riders of Gotham's overcrowded Skyrail cars to contend with. Gotham police are
Let's find out what was so important.
cases of riders receiving abdominal wounds from an ice pick.
That padlock isn't looking so good.
Encrypted.
Wayne Manor has 7 bedrooms, 2 kitchens, a library, a gymnasium, a basketball court, and a movie theater. And yet I always find you here, in a dark, damp cave, in front of a computer.
I'm more at home here than the rest of the house, you know that.
Then we should build an 8th bedroom down here.
Sure, I can see the headlines now. Bruce Wayne, billionaire, entrepreneur, cave dweller.
Quite an eclectic resume. Did you find out what that, Catwoman tried
So
to
it's
do?
finished.
In the process,
So this is the first time she's ever seen.
What are we looking at?
let me try a different angle.
Do I take the hologram? Okay. I should be looking over here, I suppose.
This is a map of the east side shoreline.
Oh.
But it could mean any number of things. Money, weapons, drugs, everything flows through that port.
Maybe it's where Mayor Hill picks up his dry cleaning.
Can't make sense of it yet.
Oh, you were literally.
There's still plenty of files to decrypt.
And in the meantime,
My tea.
I saved you what I could.
Thanks, Al.
Yeah, the same couldn't be said for the bar. I had to literally pry Mrs. Zellerback away. But you'll be pleased to hear everyone has left, including Mr. Falcone. Before the game switched from billiards to cutthroat. I'd recommend leaving the fistfights to your alter ego. Bloodstains are much harder to remove from a tuxedo.
I don't want anything to do with Falcone.
Well, he certainly showed interest in you. That's what worries me. For the record, your father despised men like Falcone.
I figured
Thought
it
they
out.
ruined Gotham's stellar reputation.
Back when it still had one?
It can again, Bruce.
For the sake of
Though people like this Catwoman aren't helping. Is she new to town?
Never seen her before. Hopefully, she's just a tourist.
Never seen her.
I'll check the codex.
Oh. Probably locked or something. Should I read on anyone else before? Harley. I could have checked it here. I'll check 2 more things and I'll check that one. A new friend and the best district attorney Gotham City has seen in years. His political ambitions have always been as big as his ego. I know he's hoping to become mayor. He's got so many great ideas for how to save this city. I think it'll be good for Gotham, but I have to steer him down the right path to get there. He's too easily swayed by anyone in power, regardless of their murky morality. Exhibit A and What's Wrong with This City. Mayor of Gotham City. Hill should have been thrown out of office years ago, but he's got his hands wrapped around Gotham's government in a death grip. He's been suspected of numerous crimes, but there's never been enough to make any of it stick. He's run to the core, and one day the city will realize it. Harvey's out there doing his best, and hopefully his upcoming election will be the end of Hill's corrupt administration. 2% drop frames. I suppose that's good. I like that I chose purple, actually. Oof, frame drop.
Found her.
Okay, stay stable, please. Crimes, burglary, petty larceny, new criminal on the scene, tied up several recent break-ins. He's effective and doesn't leave many clues behind. Currently, the GCPD has no leads, so we should move on. Gotham City, population 10 million. This city is like a living creature. It's always growing outward and upward. People who live here are survivors. They have to be. And they deserve better than the corruption that infests this place. Yeah, looks like everything's good. Okay, I gotta stop alt-tabbing.
Not much to find, apparently.
Few burglaries, break-ins. Seems to lay pretty low.
You could learn a thing or two from her. You can't step outside without it ending up in the news lately. As Bruce or Batman.
I stay out of sight when I need to.
Define need to.
Whenever Harvey calls.
That guy's exhausting.
Well, after the press conference tomorrow, I'll mark your calendar as exhausted then. The media isn't good for anyone's health. I don't mean to beat a dead argument, but...
No one's gonna figure it out now. Trust me.
Miss Vale noticed your injuries, so did Mr. Dent. If they put it together with the incident at the mayor's office, it would undo all the long nights and close calls we've endured to get here. You're in the spotlight more than ever. You have to be careful.
You're right. I should have canceled the event.
I know how much pressure you're under. I don't mean to add to it.
It's okay.
No, you only mean...
I know you're only looking out for me.
If you make a suit that fits me, we can trade places some night. Though I'm not partial to heights.
Maybe I should cover my entire face.
That's all. It's our gift and our curse. One more worry for the list.
I thought I saw Oz. It's been, what, 20 years? Last time I saw him, we were in grade school.
Indeed. You two were thick as thieves. Oswald, however, took that role more literally than you.
Dishonorable discharge, illegal boxing matches, arms dealing, prison stints?
It's a criminal grand slam, if I'm using the expression correctly.
Unfortunately, you are.
Oswald claimed he only wanted to catch up, but his behavior following his family's collapse is troubling. Why he's returning now, I haven't the faintest idea.
I think he just wants to reconnect.
criminal record or not, he's still an old friend.
A lot could change over the years. If I remember correctly, Oswald was fond of the old firecrackers in the toilet trick. I worry what he's graduated to. Even though you and young Master Cobblepot used to be close, I'd advise you to be cautious.
Yeah.
But I know you can't abandon a good mystery until it's solved.
I'll be careful, Alfred. When you see what's become of his park, I think you will.
His park? Does he live there? The one that got away. That was Harry Potter weapons? Cobblepot Park. Fuck your performance, man. This could be the Wolf Among Us. Yeah, I'm sure he knows who I am.
Where are you, Oz?
You know, this guy is probably a lookout for Oz. No, I want to... Okay, can I come back down, please? Thank you. Wayne shunts Falcone at the front razor. As I said, I'll look out. FA. Does it say Falcone in there? I'd love to give him some money, jeez. I'm fucking Bruce Wayne! Come on! Armstrong. Man, I haven't touched the Telltale game in... $6 years?
Thank you, sir.
I should have just brought something else. A jacket. Running late, meet you at this statue. Yeah, it's a drop.
A statue, but no Oz.
Yeah, it's a drop. I didn't do anything. Maybe I should have come a bit more inconspicuous. Inconspicuous. Clock. Wait, I should... I'm assuming dude's gonna arrive soon. I'll just read everything important first. Stone.
Well, that isn't what it used to be.
Can I read it? Can't. Wait, I'm gonna look at this statue and he's gonna arrive. I sort of know.
Hey. Beat it!
Yeah. Probably a bad idea. Also, I'll look out. The city built. What did I say?
Watch wallet cash. But this goes through you.
Sure.
You heard him, man. The hell are you waiting for? Huh?
I was
You
gonna.
want me to cut it out of you?
I'll give you.
End him.
Gentlemen!
I was gonna give you.
Oz.
What's a couple $1,000 for this guy?
This don't concern you, twerp.
You see, that's where you're mistaken. My old mate and I have some catching up to do. And you're ruining the moment! Come here. Think that'll do?
How did I fail that? Damn, gives him no time. These are twerps. A pistol is from The Walking Dead.
This used to be a nice place. No lives like you don't belong.
Oh, God.
This is my park! Mine! You hear that? Oh, hey, Bruce. You've got a little, there.
Thanks.
Good as new. Woo! That was a right little scrap, eh? Nothing kickstarts the system like a dash of adrenaline, eh?
Thanks for the backup.
I yanked you away from your bloody ivory tower, Bruce. Least I can do is make sure you don't get shanked.
That's very thoughtful of you.
Yeah, it's been what? 2 decades?
And you know what? I haven't been mugged once that entire time.
Yeah, that wasn't why I brought you here, mate. Right now, I am trying to recognize the little Bruce I used to run around this place with. Back when it wasn't, you know, like this. This park used to mean something. A place that was safe for kids, for families. People came from all over to visit. Oh, Mum and Dad, they put so much work in here. Glad they never saw it like this.
It's a shame what happened. It was beautiful once.
And now, it's a hellhole. Last thing my parents ever built. This city chews right through people. Mum committed to Arkham. Dad ended it himself, he did. My family's fortune, there's nothing left, Bruce.
I know. Alfred told me.
I should have reached out to him earlier.
It's funny, huh? Same place that ground my family to dust. Gave you the good life. Used to run in the same circles we did. Hobnobbing parties, round-the-world vacations, unlimited potential. Now all I got is this park. And what's left in this flask.
I'm sorry, Oz. No one should have to go through that.
Thanks, Bruce.
But it doesn't mean shit.
We are not the only ones suffering.
Oh.
Good to know you haven't changed, Bruce. You still care about something more than just yourself. Although, I was surprised to see Carmine Falcone at your party last night. Made himself right at home. That oily... Oh, wish I could have punched that grin into the back of his throat.
Falcone was an uninvited guest. That's it. Never want to see his face again.
On that, we can agree in earnest. Falcone made a stack of cashing corpses a mile high, ruining families like mine. All he needs is a little push. And...
Where have I seen that?
It'll be a treat to watch him at pavement. Sorry, mate. This reunion got a lot more grim than I planned. Things are gonna be on the upswing soon, no? A revolution is knocking on Gotham's door. And I'm here to let it in.
How was that?
Which brings me to you, Bruce. You see, you throw a rock in any direction, you break a window that Wayne Enterprises owns. As the rich and powerful go, oh, you top Gotham's list.
Was this a trap?
But when my revolution starts, we're gonna smash windows and cross off names all the way down. Like I said, it's not gonna be pretty. It's gonna be beautiful. And I can't wait to get started.
I'm not your enemy, Oz.
That remains to be seen, don't it?
Just said I was a nice person.
I've got great affection for you, Bruce. I really do.
But
which is why I'm warning you. When this whole thing starts, make sure you're on the right side.
what does that mean?
Good seeing you, Bruce, but I got some rocks to collect. Cheers.
Press conference for new hospital starts soon. Currently on the south side of Park. It looks better than this mansion. What the hell? Future home of Thomas and Martha Wayne Hospital. Jeez, that looks familiar. Is it supposed to look like his Batmobile?
Mr. Wayne, over here, right here.
This way.
Bruce, Bruce!
Good morning, everyone. Morning, Mr. Dent.
Hey, Bruce, you mind if we swap cars? I mean, mine isn't fast and the paint's rusting off, but boy, does she have charm. We didn't bring you all out here to discuss cars, honestly. Now, we're here about Arkham Asylum. Ever since it opened its doors, Arkham has been a breeding ground for the criminally insane.
Need to talk.
Its methods for rehabilitation, crude. Its security, lacking. And the rate of death and suicide inside the asylum itself is truly terrifying. Worse still, those who do get out, or God forbid escape, are even more dangerous than before they went in. Arkham Asylum is a cancer on Gotham. But today, with a sizable contribution from this man here, we break ground on a state-of-the-art mental health care facility. One that will improve the well-being of Gotham and its citizens for years to come. And Mr. Wayne has a few words he'd like to say. Bruce?
My parents loved Gotham. They invested their blood, sweat, and tears in this.
Sydney on how I should have started. I regret it. I don't get much time. Damn.
You know, when I was 9 years old, my parents took me to see a movie about a hero and a
Sorrow.
mask. It was a hero who stood up to oppression and defended the people from injustice, no matter the cost. That night, my parents paid the ultimate cost defending me from a man.
You can hear his, like he's rolling his tears.
Who needed the kind of help this new facility will provide.
Sorry if I don't see the follows.
With this facility and our next mayor, my hope is in Harvey. To make sure a night like that never happens again.
Today, on the anniversary of that fateful night, we dedicate this facility to Thomas and Martha Wayne and usher in a new era of healing for Gotham.
Cute, but I should call Alfred.
I'm sure you all have plenty of questions about the new hospital, so let's open it up. You first, Miss Vale.
Oh, shit.
Thank you. With the opening of this new hospital, what does this mean for Arkham Asylum? What happens to the old building?
I say we leave the asylum standing as a reminder that we can do better. This time we won't fail those who need us most. All right, who's up next?
Fuck.
You
very sorry,
Mr. Wayne, Julia Remark of the Tribune. My sources say you welcomed alleged mob boss Carmine Falcone into your home.
I pressed that to keep the audio on the screen sound. Sorry.
With him behind closed doors.
I don't make friends with gangsters. He was an unwelcome guest. That's all. Next question, please.
Please keep your questions on topic, people. We're here about the hospital, remember?
But Mr. Wayne, this morning the Globe received evidence of an offshore bank account managed by Carmine Falcone and your father, Thomas Wayne.
What exactly are you implying?
Transactions connected to organized crime going back years and continuing to this day. The paper trail ties your family directly to the mob.
My actions are
Care to
not my
comment?
father's.
I don't comment on rumors. Why don't we just stick to real journalism here?
Mr. Wayne, is all your money dirty?
Is the Wayne family legacy built on lies?
Did you know about this, Bruce?
You
How
should've
long
known
has
it
your
would-
family been dealing with Falcone?
Could the allegations be true?
What aren't you telling us?
Does the mob sign Wayne Enterprises paychecks?
All right, this press conference is over.
Mr. Wayne!
How long has your family been dealing with Falcone?
Yeah, I should
Could the
leave
allegations be
for
true?
the.
Did you know about this, Bruce?
What aren't you telling us?
I'm sorry about this, Bruce. I don't know where the hell it's coming from. Damage control's my territory. We'll talk later.
Everyone, please settle down. I'll be fielding your questions from here on out. Please, let's try to keep this civilized.
Bruce, I've been trying to reach you. The police are inside the manor.
So I'm about halfway done. Damn, it's last a while.
Hey, careful! Put it back.
I'm afraid we can't, Mr. Wayne.
Yeah, that's absolutely
This
my
war,
common rule.
it's not personal. I had the boys turn the lights off, keep a low profile.
I understand. You're just doing your job, Lieutenant.
Trying to. It's hard to be a cop in this city. Every battle's uphill, in the rain, with skates on.
Alfred, keep an eye on them. Make sure they only take what they have to.
Of course, sir.
I meant what I said about not personal. We only want files related to Wayne Enterprises. The warrant covers your place, pardon me, places of residence, and any companies you own. Your holdings are extensive. Hate to be the guy doing your taxes.
Who authorized this?
Falcone.
I know you and the DA are buddy-buddy, but this one came from the top.
What a mayor.
It's a valid warrant. I gotta serve it.
Still
Mayor
not telling
Hill
me.
signed off on this
True.
himself. As long as he's mayor, he calls the shots.
Well, Hill has a history of making his opposition disappear.
Rumors and allegations, Mr. Wayne, that's all. But if they become
Right.
fact, I'll handcuff him myself, same as any other crook. I don't know how
This
your neck
spells
ended up
so-
on Mayor Hill's shopping block, but here we are.
Hill knows if I go down, Harvey's campaign goes down too.
That'd be a real shame. Mr. Dent's the only DA I ever trusted to make a conviction stick. As mayor, I think he can finally turn things around for us. For all our sakes, I pray you've got nothing to hide.
So how well hidden is a Batcave? I know that's a symbolism, but I'm too dumb. Yeah. I see they're doing the left behind trick.
Bruce, stay back!
Transition.
Take whatever you want.
You don't have to do this.
Bruce. Bruce.
To Marco Soro. Oh wow. They can actually ask probably. Royalty free notice.
Bruce? I didn't mean to interrupt, but...
I'm a bit busy right now, Miss Vale. As you can see, Gotham's finest, not the best house guests.
Yeah, the kind who steal things. Listen, Bruce. A scandal surrounding a beloved family like yours captures the public's attention. I can help you get the right kind of attention.
Okay, Carly.
Through my connections at the Gazette, I have all kinds of access. I can dig up whatever you need to fight this.
What's your angle?
Not all reporters just want a headline. Some of us are old-fashioned. I still want the truth. The Gazette received this supposed evidence like every other media outlet, and it's all hearsay. Flimsy sources. There isn't a shred of hard proof.
Still, allegations like this, they don't magically appear. Someone is going after my family, after me.
Obviously, the sender didn't identify themselves. We have no idea who it could be. I mean, no one's even done their due diligence on this yet. The press saw the fumble, they grabbed the ball and ran. Not every day you get to go after a Wayne.
Hill wants me out of the picture because with my backing, Harvey wins in a landslide. All signs point to Hill.
You're a kingmaker, Mr. Wayne. And Harvey Dent is Gotham's knight in shining armor just waiting for the crown. You're the first target on Hill's list. By tonight, this scandal will be broadcast to every screen in Gotham. Everyone will be talking about it.
This isn't my first pass through the rumor mill. I know the damage it can do.
Then go on the record. Right here, right now, and stop it. You need to get out ahead of this. Your side is what matters, not wild speculation.
Just waiting for any dialogue.
On the record, then.
Whenever you're ready.
Whoever fabricated these lies about my family, they will get what they deserve. Understood?
That's exactly what the people of Gotham need to hear.
Oh, let's get a couple more lines.
You're gonna beat this, Bruce. The Waynes always come out on top.
Goodbye, Miss Vale.
Damn, like, what's wrong with these JPEGs?
I hate to admit it,
Well, that's probably the
but
first
everyone smells smoke. A fire is heading this way.
Batman has made plenty of enemies, but my family... We've done nothing but support Gotham, even in its darkest days.
All this on the anniversary of your parents'
It's not a coincidence. Harvey's the district attorney. He should have told me this was coming.
Then find out why he didn't.
They remaster everything but the back rooms. Sad Cafe, okay. Just name it that.
A warrant? What the hell's going on? Wait, does this have to do with what the reporters were talking about this morning? That press conference turned into a bloodbath.
You tell me.
Shh, come on, keep it down. Let's avoid making another scene, shall we? The press is already up my ass as it is. Mayor Hill authorized this?
Yeah, then the cops raid my house, taking everything related to Wayne Enterprises. Computers, hard drives, files.
Oh, son of a bitch.
You're the goddamn DA, Harvey.
I didn't know about this, I swear. Hill totally blindsided me on this one. God damn it. He has no right to issue search warrants without my okay.
Okay, I believe you, Harvey. Mayor Hill's trying to screw us both over with this move.
And then he's made two enemies. I just don't get it.
Keep showing the bank.
Why would Hill stick his neck out over this? Just to tangle you up in some frivolous investigation? It just doesn't make sense. I mean, what could he possibly hope to accomplish other than a few cheap headlines?
It's gotta be politically motivated. Hill can't match your fundraising, so he's trying to take out your biggest donor.
I don't know. This is a new low. Even for Hill. Oh, God, what a mess. Bruce, I wish I could just make this go away, but I'm not sure if I can. If I get in the way of this investigation, Hill would be able to spin it as a conflict of interest. And that wouldn't be good for either of us. It would jeopardize the entire campaign.
You should probably distance yourself from me.
What? No, I can't do that.
Well, you may have to.
Don't say that. You...
There you are.
Hey, you?
Well,
sorry. I got a habit of being late.
No, just glad you made it.
Yeah, I noticed. Oh, it might be Catwoman.
You didn't tell me you were bringing a friend to dinner.
This is Selina.
Ah.
I hope I'm not interrupting anything.
Just election nonsense. I think we'd both welcome a change of topic.
I'm Bruce Wayne.
So you are.
I mean, you must
Pleasure to
know.
meet you, Miss...
Kyle.
Oh, yeah, this is the right hand.
It's a strong grip you've got there. Don't worry. I'm not gonna fall.
Oh, right, sorry.
Selina's new to town. I've been showing her around Gotham, introducing her to people.
You're an excellent tour guide, Harv.
Well, if I lose the election, I guess I can drive one of those double-decker tour buses around town.
I'd take that ride.
So, Miss Kyle, what brings you to Gotham?
Business.
Well, let's just hope she stays after what happened last night.
I was mugged. I'm just angry I let that masked freak get away with all my stuff.
I still can't believe I let you walk home alone. I should have called you a car.
It's not your fault.
Well, that's terrible. Did they catch the guy?
Not yet. But if they don't, I will.
It's probably long gone by now, whatever that idiot took.
I hope not. These were important materials.
Ooh, sensitive?
Very. I don't know how I'm gonna explain this to my client. And things like this happen in my line of work. People tend to overreact.
We should just be thankful you got away with a black eye. It could have been worse.
Maybe it's time to find a new job.
I don't need career
It's a
advice from you,
client.
Mr.
It's
Wayne.
not exactly.
Not all of us were born with trust funds and multi-billion-dollar corporations.
Hey, go easy on Bruce.
It's really not what
It's
I
not his
meant
fault
to
he was
say.
born rich and good-looking.
At least I'm not the only one who's taken a beating. That press conference? Oof.
We've got it under control.
Do you?
No.
I'll handle it. Someone at my office has to know what's going on. Excuse me a moment. Hey, it's Harvey.
What you gonna say? There's something awful about her eyes. Interesting trains we got here.
Nice to meet the real you.
Likewise.
This explains a lot, actually. How you can afford the fancy armor, the toys. Wouldn't Harvey be surprised? Not to mention, everyone in this cafe.
Sorry about the black eye.
It's not the first time a man's hit me.
Sorry to hear that.
Don't worry. I'm not gonna expose you.
Yet.
I'm curious about something, though. I do what I do for money, but you're... Bruce Wayne.
Right.
What's your excuse? I have to. But you... Why take the risk?
I think you know enough already. The rest is my secret.
And here I was thinking we were starting to get somewhere. How disappointing.
I wanted to say I'm the good guy, but
You have something that belongs to me. I want it back. This is awkward for me. I'm used to robbing people, not the one being robbed.
Who hired you to break into the mayor's office?
My clients prefer to remain confidential. They don't know who I am. I don't know who they are.
But you know who I am.
These people I'm working for, they don't
Ah,
screw
sure.
around. If I fail to deliver that drive, it's gonna cost a lot more than money.
Well, looks like you've made your bed.
No, we've made this bed, and I'm not gonna lie in it alone. You owe me.
never heard that expression.
If they don't get what they want, there will be consequences. I don't like consequences. In fact, I spend most of my time avoiding them.
All right, you want my help? You got it. What can I do?
Don't
You
lean
can give
in.
me back
Barb's
the
gonna see.
drive.
Not possible.
Listen, I don't have a lot of time. My employer is expecting me to drop it off.
Where?
Just give it back.
The address, now.
No, give me the drive.
Don't piss me off.
Selena, please, give me the address.
Oh, he says please when he wants to. Okay, Bruce. Seeing as I'm screwed either way. My contact. He'll be expecting a cat, not a bat.
When are you supposed to meet him?
15 minutes ago. Better hurry.
Everything okay here?
You tell me.
I have my people working on it. We're gonna straighten everything out.
I feel better already.
Did he see me?
Sorry, but I've got to run.
So soon? Aren't you gonna stay for a drink?
Yeah, Bruce. Stay for a drink?
I'd love to, but I've got another appointment and I really don't want to be late for it.
Oh, all right then. Don't forget to change into your suit.
I already have a suit. Gotham Dogs, Warehouse 133, don't screw it up! So what's the purple bat symbol
Alfred,
about?
I'm at the warehouse. No sign of Catwoman's contact. It's quiet.
The sight dogs.
The sound of an ambush. Stay on guard.
Shift. Interesting key for this. This isn't the Wolf Among Us warehouse, is it?
This wasn't a handoff. It was a massacre.
How many?
I'd have to count the pieces.
Oh, good lord. Who could have done such a thing?
That's what I'm gonna find out.
Gordon, Eastside Docks, Warehouse 133.
Jeez. This is a darker game. Spectators with Clancy.
Nothing left to bury.
Some textures are not up to par. You can tell if that's pop-in or they didn't remaster them. Or maybe I'm not even playing the master version.
Analyzing. It's a volatile
Yeah, look at
chemical.
that texture.
Potential psychoactive nerve agent. Vile stuff.
Be very, very careful with that. Who knows what effects it may have.
Have the computer catalog the compound for further analysis.
As you wish.
Maybe I should wear a mask if I can. Items tagged with a chain can be linked to certain items, can relate items to theorize a connection. Huh. Bloody remnants of a human body.
Whatever exploded did so with enough force to obliterate the person standing next to it. But the chemicals themselves were inert, non-explosive.
Well, it appears to have made a pretty big boom.
I'll see what I can piece back together.
Is it acid? These chemicals? It is green. You can struggle what happened here with discovering which piece of evidence this one's going to tell the story.
I've seen these outfits before. Same mercs that broke into City Hall.
Wasn't it the mask of a captain?
Canisters were stored here. Canisters of what?
Well, whatever just exploded. I suppose they were carrying them out and Somebody else blew it up. They knew what it was.
The canister exploded, sending shrapnel right through the container door.
For once, I'm glad you arrived after the heist. Your armor wouldn't have protected you against that.
Suppose this is all I can see? Oh.
White Rose.
Carmine. No, that's red.
Falcone's calling card.
Oh.
He's been busy as of late.
Send the drones hunting. I want to know his every move.
Good thinking, sir.
He's okay. I mean,
Blood, broken
he does
nails,
fine.
bits of human flesh.
That sound effect is when you get infected and no more human tell.
This man's been badly burned, but the damage seems to originate from inside his skull. What did this?
A chip. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. Am I doing this correctly?
Sensors say it's an incendiary round. Phosphorus residue. This could have superheated the contents of the canister,
Causing the aforementioned boom. That bad?
Ooh. Clawed off face.
Skyline Club. Face slashed, throat torn open.
So, not natural causes then.
Off his head. Jeez. No, he could have reacted. It was in his head. I don't mean he ripped him, but
A cop shredded this merc to pieces, barehanded.
God, what would cause someone to do that?
The nerve agent could make them psychotic.
Well, we obviously linked this to the container. Oh. Probably shouldn't be that noisy.
Looks like a bullet started this.
A normal bullet couldn't have caused that explosion.
Doesn't appear normal. The point of entry's melted.
Police arrived at the scene. Nerve agents struck the cop.
Find a connection.
The bullet that killed the cop is the same type that blew up the canister.
I'm sure they didn't
Collateral.
find that at a local gun store.
It does
It
say it's
appears
military.
military.
Yeah, it says it enough. Sorry, that sounds somewhere. I already linked everything. What's next? Oh no. Okay. It blew up and went in. That shrapnel went inside somehow. So what now? Where am I supposed to go? This one isn't linked. Can I link to anything else? Looks like I can. Oh.
Something was here when the explosion occurred.
Right. Yeah.
Someone drove off after the explosion.
This was the last canister police got here.
Have you put it together?
Yes. Falcone leaving his rose here. This is a message. Dead cops, stolen chemicals. He's making a big move.
Police were already doing this?
One of his snipers hit a canister with an incendiary bullet, causing it to superheat and explode. This may have been a distraction or a way of destroying evidence. Cops moved in to stop the theft. Falcone's men gunned them down. Then things turned grim. Possibly due to the psychoactive nerve agent. A cop ripped up a merc's face with his bare hands. It was put down. Same sniper, same type of bullet. Looks like Falcone's men got what they wanted and escaped.
Have you located the shooter?
No, but based on two impact trajectories, the canister and the dead cop, the shooter could only have a clear shot from there, or there, and would have contaminated himself with the phosphorus residue. Program the skimmers to pick up that signature.
Right away, sir.
Spat detected no trace evidence of phosphorus.
Both targets could have been shot from here, but no phosphorus trace.
Yeah, not a very good position, though.
Phosphorus spike. Clear vantage point. We have a winner. Killing time. This is the right spot. So where did he go?
trace stops here.
Then he should be nearby.
Found him.
Time to go to work. My turn. Don't make me add your corpse to this graveyard. Falcone, why did he do this?
I ain't telling you nothing! You can't make me talk!
You didn't do this alone. Where are the others?
Long gone. You won't find them! You trying to scare a confession out of me? I won't break.
Your bones will.
I hope I don't have to use.
True what they said about you. You're a friggin' animal.
Give me a reason to stop. You know you can bleed to death without ever spilling a drop. All on the inside. Tell me the plan, or I start swinging.
I ain't scared of you, man. If you got...
Tell me.
The Catwoman supposed to hand over a drive. Had the container number we needed, but she flaked. So we had to find it ourselves. Container by container. Someone must have heard us. Called the cops. We were told no witnesses.
Why risk open war with the GCPD?
Some kind of chemicals. Falcone wanted them.
What are the chemicals for?
We were paid to steal them, not ask questions. Oh, please, no. Oh, God, no!
I'll give you a second chance.
No! Stop! You can't do that!
I start here and keep breaking until you answer.
The chemicals! Some kind of explosive! A weapon! I don't know! Falcone said he'd use them soon!
Used where?
That's all I know! I swear! I told you everything I know! You're an animal! I was just here for a pickup! I swear! You're fat! You're supposed to...
Oh, God.
Jesus Christ.
What's the science like with it, man?
Get an ambulance in here!
Think I need to call the coroner instead. It's Montoya. Send a cleanup unit to the docks. Warehouse 133.
He tried to kill me.
Who tried to kill you?
The Batman.
You're taking this too far, Bruce.
Too far, non-violent. Okay.
You assume the persona of a bat, but you're not an animal. You beat that man half to death.
Are you serious?
Your parents didn't raise you this way. And neither did I.
He's still alive, isn't he?
Non-violent.
And in the hospital.
Oh no, they twisted his arm.
Next time, it might be the morgue. Especially now, during this preposterous attack on your family. You must show the world the true nature of a Wayne.
Giving everything to the city and then being murdered for it?
My thoughts exactly. Every time you leave this cave. You're a good man, Bruce. Good. Just like your parents. Don't lose that.
I don't mean to be a doddering old fool on the subject, but as a friend, the burden of advice falls on me.
Sometimes this job requires hard decisions.
You're the right man to make them. In fact, I think you're the only one who can. You bury the person, Bruce, but you never bury the memory.
Sometimes I wish I could. That night, that alleyway, it made me who I am. I can't get it out of my head.
That is your gift and your curse. Being Batman can allow you to turn back the tide of treachery that's reached this city's shores, or drown you in its sorrow. When you doubt your fate, remember why you started all this. Remember that boy in the alley.
I won't forget.
Neither will I. Well, back into the fray again.
Back in that moment. Okay, hello, back. Yeah. I used only the options that would be the least violent, but really, Bruce, you're going down a dark path. You're going down a dark path. You're taking this too far, Bruce. Gordon noted your non-violent approach. Turns out her real name is Selena Kyle and she's friends with Harvey, but more troubling, she knows in Bruce Wayne. This will need to be dealt with soon. Thief for hire. Beyond that, I don't know much about her, not even who she's looking for. I wish I did because she's good at what she does. She caught me off guard during the break-in at the mayor's office. That was a mistake, I won't let happen again. I don't think she's a threat to be put down. Yet, I need to find out more about her. Vicky Vale, investigative journalist, Gotham Gazette. I give her a quote to help defend my family's name via the media. That's the only way to get it out in front of the scandal. One of the Gazette's most ambitious, competent reporters. Read her stuff. Some of it can be a bit tabloid, but her passion for the truth is undeniable. She's been with the paper for a while, covering all kinds of beats. Someone like that has the access others would kill for. She might even hear more about what's going on in Gotham than I do. One day I may need to find out what she knows. That's Arkansas. Established November 1921, Gotham City's only maximum security psychiatric hospital for now. Outdated in every way, building is falling apart, equipment is antiquated, and staff's methodology leaves much to be desired. When the Thomas and Martha Wayne Memorial Hospital opens, these patients will finally get the treatment they need. Turns out he's back in town looking to restore his family name, and he's starting Carmine Falcone. I'm still not sure what his plan is, but it's gonna be trouble. He was a childhood friend, but he's almost a stranger to me now. Just like me, his family fell apart here in Gotham. He went off to boarding school in England, and their paths diverged. He seems to have fallen into a life of crime. The last 2 decades gave him a lengthy rap sheet and a strange nickname, the Penguin. What happened to Ross? Oh, I already read this. Wayne family butler, Alfred Pennyworth. Faithful, patient, ever helpful Alfred. He's been a part of the family my whole life. He raised me when my parents were murdered and guided me when I thought I was lost. He's my butler, my confidant, and the most secret weapon in my arsenal. He complains frequently about my nightly activities, but he's still there to patch me up when I need it. One more. James Gordon. He's a good-by-the-book cop in a department that doesn't trust Batman. He was recently tapped to lead the Major Crimes Task Force. an impressive promotion, so he's doing something right. I think he will be a trustworthy and reliable source of info, but I'll need to cultivate that relationship. He's a family man, so he's not willing to take necessary risks on the street. That's fine, I'll take the risks. Despite the outcome, many have begun to wonder if Batman led to Florida or fleeing. We cannot source our safety to anonymous people in this case, said Gotham City Police Commissioner Peter Gorgon. You can never trust whose side you're really on.
Well, looks like that egg finally cracked. And inside, Mayor Hill was hiding more than I could have imagined. This is a complete manifest of Carmine Falcone's criminal organization.
What in the world was Hill doing with all this? Illegal arms dealing, drug running, mob hits, money laundering? Falcone's been involved in everything. And it goes back years.
This is an insurance policy. Hill could expose Falcone if he didn't play along.
That would explain why he's never made a move against him.
Sure as hell better than any bodyguard. This is it, Alfred. With this proof, we can finally knock out Falcone's organization.
That's only episode 1.
Where would we possibly begin to dismantle it?
This is a police matter.
There's only one cop we can trust to handle this evidence correctly.
Lieutenant Gordon. He could mobilize the entire police force against Falcone.
What about that reporter from the Gazette?
Vicky.
Yes, Miss Vale. She could release this evidence through proper channels. I suppose it comes down to who you want to help most. Or who you think could do the most good.
Thanks for giving me time on this. As I read in the Codex, Gordon is a family man, so I don't think he's speaking good. She wants the truth of me.
Vicky showed faith in me. She cares about the truth. She'll get the story out the way it needs to be told.
A wise decision, sir.
You would have said the same
we'll
thing
attack
about
Falcone on 2 fronts tonight. Vicky through the media, and Batman
by any means necessary. Whatever Falcone is planning, it ends tonight.
He's a spider, Bruce. Eyes everywhere. A dense web of goons poised to trap you. No one has ever managed to bring him down.
I haven't tried yet.
This is big. You drop a bomb like this, there's gonna be fallout.
That not even Falcone can survive.
Kenny said the same thing.
Why give it to me then? You don't know how much I appreciate it, but you're Wayne. You could have given it to anyone.
I need an ally in the press.
After handing me something like this, I'd say you got one for life. Falcone's slippery, but this is enough to hang him out to dry. What this could do for the city, my career, I'm just wondering what the cost is gonna be.
It'll be worth it.
I don't know, Bruce. Falcone doesn't like bad press. If I run this story, I put a price on my head. The next time my name appears in the media, God, it might be an obituary. Falcone has a way of handling reporters he doesn't like. I could be putting myself in real danger by trying to expose him.
Publish it anonymously.
Anyone can do that. Accountability gives the media its teeth, and that's sorely lacking in Gotham these days. I always think, crime in this city, it's a hydra. You cut off one criminal's head.
3 more appear in its place. I know.
Now listen to this.
Unless we kill the beast once and for all. But who's even capable of that? If we don't act fast, that void will be filled by someone far worse. Wouldn't be the first time.
Lieutenant Gordon. He has his badge in the right place.
Yeah, well, I hope that's enough. Sometimes the rest of the force, they have their own agenda. It's a good thing you gave this to me instead of the police. Could end up buried in some evidence locker and not on every screen in Gotham where it belongs.
Public attention. That's what brings down men like Falcone. Not a bullet.
Though after my story runs, he might get that too. I'll be seeing you, Bruce.
I was thinking, yeah, Gordon. I mean, it makes sense. Gordon's just a lieutenant.
It's
I
done.
didn't want to put it
Good.
on sure.
So is our hunt. The drones located Falcone downtown, a place called the Skyline Club. Although you're not dressed for that kind of party.
Well, I can always change in the car.
I was wondering if it was camouflaged. Sure. Oh, I sure hope nobody comes in right now. Just a thought, maybe people could put 2 and 2 together and think, oh, it's the same model as Batman's car. Just a thought. Right.
The drone's cameras and scanning tech are fully functional.
All right. Let's find Falcone.
Move the drone around the outside of the Skyline Club to scan for the drone's location.
Good point of entry.
Tell me another.
What's the difference between the Mafia and City Council?
I don't know. Aren't they the same thing?
Only one of them is organized.
Ooh, you're cute.
So, are you alone?
Not anymore, I'm not.
I sure don't want to run this night.
Where's Nikki? In lockup. Again? Christ, Kimmy. What did they pinch him for now? Some hit down at the docks. Nikki? No. I didn't think he was a hatchet man. You and me both. Well, does he got an alibi? Honey, I'm always his alibi.
Just give me all the lore, please.
Yeah, no broken bones. Still healing from the last time I bet. All it took was a couple of C notes this time. Nice and easy. Nice and easy my ass. I know you burned powder tonight. The whole city can smell it.
Burn powder?
Nothing here.
Maybe also again.
That's the most heavily guarded door in the building.
Gotta be Falcone's hideout.
Well, it won't be as easy as ringing the doorbell.
4 armed guards. Stealth not an option. I'll put together a plan of attack. Stand by. couple of options for taking this guy down.
There's also the column. I don't want to be lethal, but I don't want it to screw me over. Distracted and unprepared for action. It doesn't mean he can't take his gun. I just want to see what he's. Can't. Okay, fine, whatever. Knock him out, please. Furthest financial point impossible to surprise will require strategic attack. Always break the windows unless they're bullet holes. I was wondering that, but you know, it's so precise. And he will have moved when. Is there really no other way? Large solid cube-shaped piece made of ceramic and metal. Oh, I thought just... Okay, yeah, I'll take that instead.
This one might be tricky. Any ideas?
I've got it covered, Al.
This is strategic point, strategically positioned, should be removed. Turns on a single landing. Marble pillar, movement, structures both impenetrable and immovable. I don't want to be violent, but I don't want it to fight me back either. Oh, there was one more. Remember their positions. Staircase. Far away. Expected corner up. Center of this inside is going to take place.
Bruce, have you formulated your plan of attack?
I wanted to.
Not yet.
I wanted to take him out, yeah, but
drone cameras.
I wanted,
When you are.
I wanted to take him out, but I thought use the wire into. If he throws him over the railing, I'm not doing that.
Bruce, have you formulated your plan of attack?
I'm going in.
Very good, sir. Your turn to crash his party.
Yeah, that was horrible. Impressive, dude. Was my health bar this whole time?
Goddamn circus freak! Show yourself! You got no goddamn right to be here! I want... The hell?
I remember that one.
How about this one? You can't sneak up on me. Yeah. You think that's gonna work? I'm gonna light up this goddamn... Get your goddamn hands off of my suit!
Stay down, Falcone. We can end this now.
You got a lot to learn, kid.
Explosives armed. Fire when ready.
Oh!
Answers, now! Or you fall.
You! All right.
The chemicals. Where are they?
What?
I found your calling card at the docks. The White Rose.
You think I wanted to lead you here? Yeah, something reeks about this whole thing. And it ain't a dead bat.
Still want to play games?
We're all being played here, including you. Those chemicals you're so riled up about, they're mine, all right? But someone is trying to cut me out of the deal, because I did not make that mess at the docks.
Then who did?
No, we're done. Gotham's watching now. Go ahead. Give him a show. I'll be walking free by tomorrow morning. Gotham. What a place to call home! Oh, wait!
I could have missed that all that.
Spill it, Falcone, while you still can.
It's the Waynes. They're behind all this.
What do you mean?
You want to save this city? Well, the Waynes are the biggest gangsters in Gotham.
I think I know this story. I read it on a compilation.
Thanks for the assist. Now we only have to take one of you down. Open fire!
I think I didn't expose myself to her out the box. Big crash.
Fire and smoke could reportedly be seen from street level. Tonight, the Skyline Club, a high-rise mafia hangout in downtown Gotham, was the arena for a clash between the notorious Batman and alleged mob boss Carmine Falcone, who was found dangling over a 50-story drop. Bet Falcone loved that view. Though I'd say the crime boss getting his is well overdue, Falcone has slipped through the law's grasp for years, but after this dramatic arrest and a stunning expose by Gazette reporter Vicky Vale, Falcone's going away for a long, long time. And speaking of newly uncovered criminal dealings, this brings me to the story everyone is talking about, the Wayne family. For generations, the big W on the Wayne Enterprises Tower was a reassuring sight. You knew that there was something pure at the heart of Gotham, that this city, for all its faults, was built by good people. But with Thomas and Martha's shining reputation called into question, we no longer have such assurances. And even worse, it seems the apple hasn't fallen far from the tree. Gotham's greatest son, Bruce Wayne, seen here in the company of gangsters, may be just as crooked as his parents. In his defense, Wayne fired back saying,
"Whoever fabricated these lies about my family, they will get what they deserve. Understood?"
In a world where the Waynes, our golden family, are corrupt, who are we left with? Who can Gothamites look up to? The supposed hero Batman? Only time will tell. Meanwhile, we'll keep digging for the truth. But the prominent feeling throughout Gotham is that the Waynes' time in the sun is ending.
He was a bit pissed off.
The suit, the car, this entire cave.
Master Bruce?
Everything I built! I created all of this because I didn't want any more innocent people to die! If Falcone's telling the truth about my parents, then what the hell did we do this for?
Bruce,
What have you been hiding from me? Alfred!
Walking Dead did that a lot too. I am not gonna look at the previews. I don't care. Good. Stick up for Harvey in front of Falcone. Doing 67% players have fired Falcone by inviting Harvey into a private meeting. To provide a quote for Vicky's story? Yes. Just to control the emerging Wayne story and provide Vicky with a killer. You know, justice. I put the justice option, but oh, it says don't get what they deserve. You can take it two ways. To break the dogs, shoot her arms. I showed mercy. What you give the other two? 27. Give it to Vicky. 83% of people double Falcone by showing restraint and then go to the police safe and sound, so I give it a shot. Thanks to that girl. No, fuck. No, okay, so that was excellent. Just
When
as I
your
was
parents
expecting.
died,
Nope.
they left me as caretaker of their estate,
I can't
their
turn off the
son,
monitor.
and their secrets.
I don't care about these. I want to skip them. Good. No. Fuck. Okay, so I'm just gonna leave the screen as soon as I unpause, so you can see it if you want, or you can ignore it. That was excellent, just as I was expecting, but performance issues really suck. I don't know if that has anything to do with the remaster. Hopefully you can stay stable for the rest of these.
I would never betray them.
See this. See.
Your parents were good people, Bruce, no matter what that thug Falcone told you.
Then swear to me there's no truth to it.
That scoop you brought me on Falcone helped me more than you could possibly know. I owe you one.
I'm sure Falcone's taken harder beatings in the past. Hopefully, this one knocks something useful out of him.
Hell of a view.
Bruce, the Wayne name is toxic. I have to do what's best for my campaign. What's best for Gotham. I have to distance myself.
I will find the truth. Along with anyone who stands in my way.
Hello, just wanted to say goodbye because it would be weird to do that any other way. What? Oh. Damn, that was pretty long. Wow. Maybe the rest will be shorter. So goodbye, it is Saturday. I don't know when I'll stream the next episode, but it will be soon, so I don't lose the thread of the story. I won't stream this next, though. It won't be my next stream. Well, goodbye, thanks for coming. Yeah, it was a long stream I expected with these games, at least for the first episode. Goodbye.